You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 60 of The Path to Paris. Now if you're wondering why we're on Xbox 360, it's because my Xbox One isn't working. If you want a full explanation, go and watch Road to Glory episode number 30. I put that up the other day and you'll understand exactly why. And as you can see, we are listing up Sorensen, who we got in a free season ticket pack the other day. Quite happy to see that he goes for around 1.5k. So I thought I'd list him up for 1.2, see if I could get my coins kind of quick so that I could start trading with them. And we also have the Fletcher in our trade pile as well, which we will also list up. Now if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out battle.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap and reliable coin service, and if you use the discount code TCAPGUN you'll get 5% off all your purchases. Now the Sorensen, he managed to sell instantly, like literally as soon as I put him up, so that was a pretty good little bit of trading there. Well, trading I say, getting lucky in a pack and selling it on. And we're going to have to start a new season in Division 1 because we had to erase our old progress as we switched between Xbox One and Xbox 360. So we are now with a fresh slate, and I guess you could probably cheat by switching between the two consoles and sort of erasing your information every time you do so. So if you're about to get relegated, you could probably go on your Xbox One and, you know, sort of erase your season progress, I guess. But I don't know whether that's a legit way of doing it or if it even works, but it seems that it may be something that does work. Anyway, you can see we're in the game. We're 1-0 down, header from a corner, and then he instantly makes a mistake. Menez is through, and Menez manages to score to make it 1-1. Good work from Menez there, actually, to jump on that loose ball and make sure it went into the back of the net. Now, good work from the team here. You can see that Matuidi picks up the ball. Lavezzi with a great run through the middle. Two players actually queuing up to take that ball. Both Menez and Lavezzi could have had that, but it was Lavezzi that ended up getting it, and a nice finish from him to make 2-1. Now you can see here, Abarbo is an absolute monster. Matuidi just getting pushed off the ball there, despite being a good 2 yards ahead of him. And he ends up getting the cross into the back post, and Murillo's there to head it in to make it 2-2. But in the dying seconds of the game, we're in the 90th minute. You can see here we had a good chance, but Cavani, what are you doing, son? Why has that not gone? And it's actually come off his player's head. Cavani with a chance to redeem himself, and he does indeed manage to put it into the back of the net to make it 3-2 and give us a victory in our first game in Division 1. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. Hopefully we can move on from this point now that we're in a strong position and sort of go and you know, try and win the division, because that's one thing we haven't done yet. It is very difficult to win it. You can only lose 3 games out of your 10 and still win it. That's, you know, that's a high win percentage, especially when the opponents are so difficult. Now we're going to quickly set up our team again. This time we're using a 4-3-1-2. Just because we haven't got the wingers are out, need to be rested for fitness, and we're going to go up against a team called FC Dazzle. Let's see what he's using. He's using a 4-4-2 BPL squad with Kabul and David Luiz at the back. He's got Remy and Jovetic up front. He's got Schürrle and Ben Arthur on the wings. So a very decent team, and this has to be, well, had to be one of the laggiest games I think I've ever played in. It was absolutely disgusting for the first, probably about the first 20 minutes or so. Eventually the lag sort of disappeared. I don't really know how that works, but the lag sort of disappeared and we were able to play on, and you can see there that we managed to take the lead through Cavani. A nice cross from Menez to get it into Cavani's head, and Cavani does manage to nod that in. And then before the end of the game, Verratti, good work to get down the wing, and there's Cavani again to make it 2-0. It was quite a tight game, but I was quite happy to be walking away with a 2-0 victory, so that was a good win for the team. And yeah, that means we've got 6 points on the board in this division already out of the 2 games. So we are on course to actually win that title, which would be absolutely fantastic if we can manage to do that. Anyway, we're going to dive back into the arena. It's time to do some trading. I've spent, out of our 660,000 coins, most of them, we've got here a Suka, who is the first legend I think I've traded with in this series, so quite an interesting one to see. And I took a little bit of a risk on it, picked him up for 615k on a bin, and listed him up for 3 days for 670k. That'll be about 25k profit after tax if he does manage to sell. But I know that legends are very volatile. They can go down a lot in a very short amount of time, so I'm hoping that he'll sell almost instantly overnight, because as you know, less people list up cards overnight because there's less people on, the prices of cards, especially the rare ones, goes up, and therefore someone may be sort of stupid enough to buy them, because I have seen them, a lot of them, up for, like, you know, 650k buy nows, etc, etc. Anyway, you can see here that we are now in our next game. and we're coming up against a 4-3-3 Serie A sort of hybrid thing going on, and he gets away early on. You can see there Walcott is in, and Walcott does manage to score to make it 1-0, which was very, very frustrating. It was a very easy tramp, and that was all she wrote for the entire game. A pretty poor performance, to be honest, from me. However, looking at the stats at the end of the game, I feel like I was, you know, just to feel a little bit aggrieved that I didn't get something out of it, because that shot was his only shot on target the entire game. I'd had, you know, probably twice as many chances, 4 times as many chances on target, 56% of the possession to his 44, and my pass accuracy was, you know, 10% higher. So just shows that EA or FIFA is a funny old game, and EA do love to screw you in the arse when you probably deserve to win. Anyway, there you go, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Obviously, if you could drop it a like, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, but other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.